Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making faux washi tape page edges. Oh, it's DIY faux washi tape page edges. Okay, so we start off with cutting out some leaves from wherever. You can do that from wherever you like, but I've created these myself, so I'm able to, I've copied them, I made them smaller, and then I've put them on here. Yay! So, and then I've stuck them on some Amazon packaging. Okay, please give me a thumbs up if you'd like to join me today, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So let's go and I'll show you how to do this today. The sun isn't actually out, it's behind a cloud, but my sun's out. So I might not walk past. Right then, so what we're doing today then, cutting things into strips. Right, so what I'm going to make, hopefully, I might have showed you this already, I don't know at the beginning, is something like this, but I'm making my own design. So that's washi tape. That's Amazon packaging or something. I'll see what I'm using behind, but we'll see. You don't have to use stitching. I am intending to, but I think it looks really nice, but you can always do faux stitch. Actually, I've done some with faux stitching. But we're going to use the leaves I made the other day, so that's exciting, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do is reduce them, because I've got I've got a journal that I'm using, and I'm going to, they need to be a lot smaller than this. So I'm going to do, there's two lots I'm going to do. I'm going to do a wider one and make that even smaller, hopefully, using wood. Yeah, so I'm going to stick these on here, and they're going to be copied. Now, if they need enhancing, then they need enhancing. I don't even, where's my glue? Yeah, I've got plenty of this, but I'm going to, it's one of those again. Yeah, I'm going to put, these leaves are sort of like, obviously it's autumn here, or getting on for autumn, yeah, and they're getting on for autumn here, officially, in the UK, and obviously in places like the southern hemisphere, it's getting into spring and things, isn't it? So I didn't want to not include, but the majority of the people who watch me actually do come from the northern hemisphere. So right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, these are the ones we did the other day when I did the cats. I just did these, but I didn't actually show that because I think it was yeah. Okay, I've just got a cup of tea. Right, so you could put things like, I mean, I'm putting things like that on as well. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have to enhance anything when I cut, so I'm going to copy it again, because these are already copies. Okay, they're not original. If these were originals, I wouldn't have to copy it again, so you could actually draw them out, but I guess who can't be bothered and hasn't got time, etc, etc. Me, yeah, okay. So I'm going to put those on as well. Those are the ones from the video, awesome leaves. The reason I call them awesome leaves is because they are awesome, yeah. I think it's about 4 reasons now. That's another reason I thought of. They're awesome. It's also because awesome sounds like autumn. Then I've avoided saying fall leaves. I don't know, does that sound right? It doesn't sound right to me, I don't know. Although in America it might be normal. So it's awesome leaves. There's other reasons as well, I can't remember now. There's several reasons why I called them awesome. Yeah, so hopefully I've got it on quite close because I thought you might want to see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, so it's basically this. I'm not going to sit here doing this for hours. You're not going to watch me do this. I'm going to put it on fast eventually. Yay. Oh yeah, I was so things come into my head of what to say, and I'd never say them on camera. I know I was doing an Australian accent and everything. Well, actually it turned out to be a New Zealand accent, so So yeah, so we're avoiding listening. I'm avoiding, that's one from previously. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of a point there, hasn't it? Don't know whether it broke in the process, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing is just putting them onto a background, basically making some washi tape effect. Okay, but it's my own, you see, so you can copy this and everything. I don't know if you can copy a washi tape, so, and copy other people's designs as well. A lot of people do it, and I think, I'm not saying anything, but I wouldn't do it, just in case. Yeah, so everything I do, I'm trying to do in this journal, which is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you're going to agree, but hopefully nobody from the group's watching. Let me just show you this. This is the one I'm doing at the moment, and I'm really dying to show you all here. Right, so it's Traveller's Notebook size, which is 9.5 by 4.5. Obviously, it's very difficult to do that with certain size papers. So what I've done is stitched them. So they're all stitched onto a border here, and that makes it really thick. So I'm trying to use this bit here to put things on, because that's really thick there, and so that will make that sort of like bulk it out a bit. Yes, I'm really excited. So right down here, down some of these, I'm going to put these. Obviously I want to make them, I mean, you can do them like this, you could do them like that, but I don't want to do that. I want to mess about. I mean, you could do that, couldn't you? And all that. And let's see that contrasty one there. But I want to make them smaller. I want to do things. I want to mess about, like I do, like I like to mess about. Because I can copy those, because they're mine. But that's a gel press. And that is those leaves we did the other day, and the awesome leaves. Some of them are the awesome leaves. So what I'm going to do as well, obviously it won't be long enough to go down the page, so I have made several strips. Okay, I just thought, yeah, might need, if I left a gap at the top, it might be better, might it? So I'm going to carry on doing these, okay. Might need to cut some more out, which I will stop, actually, because I don't think you want to see me cutting them out, even on fast, do you? Okay. And I'm trying to stick to this little bit as well, because that's the size 2. I'm going to move it down a bit. Size 2. Yeah. And I'm going to cut some bigger ones, so I can use some of these other leaves and make them even smaller. Yeah, it's fun doing that, you know. It's ever such a lot of fun making miniatures out of big things. Right, and I've got that one. Come on, more. Rather than, so I'm doing the bigger ones now. I'm just what I did was put a bit of glue down there. I'm not using these. I'm using the copies I make. So hopefully it won't shine up. So if you think I'm, you know, 'cause sometimes I say I'm not using those. I'm using the. I don't like that. That should be okay. Does it fit? If it doesn't fit, I'm going to twist it a bit. I want it to fit, don't I? Because I want it to be inside this. Yes, this is 1.5 inches now. So these are those leaves I did. I put them on Ko-fi actually the day before I put the video on. Hey, it was a lorry there, but it's not come to the door. Lorry, you know what I mean? No, the lorries don't usually come to the door. What I mean is, it's a van, hopefully delivery for my son. But nobody's come to the door, so that's weird. Unless I've decided to put it around the back, thinking no one's. They always do. Sometimes they do that, and we're in. So annoying, isn't it? Let's get a different one. Let's get that one. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you caught them going around the back. You're thinking, yeah, why are you going around the back then when I'm in? It's hilarious, isn't it? It doesn't look like anyone's at home. Well, there is. Oh, that's it. The light's on, but nobody's home. I thought the thing had gone off then. That's what they're saying, so when you're a bit loony. Yeah, that's it. The light's on, but nobody's home. That's right. That's what it's like, yeah. Right, so these are the ones I did. Awesome Leaves ones, mainly. Oh, that's a mini one, that is. Oh, mind you, there's nothing wrong with a mini one, is there? I'm not putting... Way up. Oh, it's gone back in his van. Oh, it's not 4 here then. I'm just going to check. I reckon it might have been. I've finished that one off now as well. Let's put it on one so you can see them all. Got to be careful because the off button's there as well, because I've done that lately. Yeah, switched you all off completely. Right, I can put them around this way now. So what I can do is you don't need to do one really. You only need to do one row, because you can join them together if you're going to photocopy or scan them, can't you? So I'm going. Well, I've done them so straight as well, because when I do them on without doing them straight, they look terrible. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Right, background. Oh, I've got 2 of those. I did 2 of those. So I did 2, so I'm all right. Right, so what I'm going to do is put them on some paper. Okay, paper. What that is? Paper. So I'll put it on some paper like this. And then I'm going to scan it, okay, and the computer, I see if the computer does it, because it's being really weird at the moment. And then I'm going to reduce it on Word, okay. I'll show you what I do to reduce, I'll tell you how to, it's ever so easy to reduce them, I suppose you all know. And I'm the one that's I don't understand what I'm doing, so probably everybody else does. So I'm just putting them on here, just laying them on. Okay, easy to scan. That's not even a straight line, but that'll do. I hope it doesn't make the thing sticky. I'll have to... right then. Oh look, it doesn't matter about that, because we're not going to use it. So make sure they are when you're putting them on. Yeah, such fun. If you haven't got a printer or anything, see if anybody, ask around, see if anybody you know's got one. They might help you. Might be interested. Actually, oh, it's printing. Can I have a look? Might be interested, yeah. So there might be that aspect as well, might there? Yeah, yeah. If you don't like them to know, then that's different. Yeah. All I'm doing one of one and one of the other. Right, I'm at least going to make. I could, in fact, I'll see how small I can make them without them looking really stupid. And obviously I might need to enhance them, which I will do with you when we've finished. I've got 2 more to go. Well, if I've got room. I've got a big one and a little one. Oh no, I haven't. Oh no, I've only got a little one. I've done all the big ones, haven't I? So there's one trying to get in there, trying to make out it's been finished, but it hasn't. It's empty of its little leaves, I'm afraid. Yes. So let's put that on there. So that's your 5, okay. 5. But I keep rubbing it. So make sure you're not doing that as well. I mean, I'll be the only one doing that, won't I, as I do. Right, I'm going to try and get rid of some of this glue before we start. So I've got some. I don't know if I've got paint on it though. I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, look what I'm doing. I'm doing it like that. Try not to. It doesn't matter what's in between actually, because we're using. We're going to cut them out, aren't we? Whoa! I'm hoping that doesn't make the screen sticky. Right, I'm going to do these then. Okay, so back in a minute and I'll show you. I'll tell you how you do it. It's ever so easy. You can't. So I reduced them 4 to a page. Okay. So what I did was what I did was scanned it onto the printer, and then it went onto the pictures of the printer. So mine's HP Smart. Went onto there, and then I went onto Word, and then I always get a smaller margin on the word. I've got it set as a custom margin, so it's smaller, so it fits in. And then I inserted the pictures, so get off. I inserted the picture, and then I reduced it down. It does the measurements on that mine. I put 9.9 centimetres to make sure it fits in within the margin. And then, yes, then I just copied and pasted full. Okay, it might go onto another page sometimes. Depends what it is, because sometimes it's some reason it has a massive shadow there and I can't find crop anymore. Don't know where crop's gone. So that's what I've done. So what I'm going to do is cut these out, okay, and I'm going to, well, let's have a look. I don't think they need enhancing. The only thing is I'm a bit worried about them being really, but I don't think it matters because it could be part of the design, couldn't it? Like that one's really pale on there. I haven't got a white that's so little. So what I'm going to do is cut some out, okay, and use them as washi tape, or you could probably even put them down the page like this if you want. No reason why not. But you'd need to add more than one if you put in, unless you've got a smaller journal. Okay, I suppose you could. Depends, doesn't it? Not reduce them so much if you didn't want to join them together. You could do anything like that. It's up to you, entirely up to you, with your project and everything, wouldn't it? And the reason I'm doing it like this is because I want it to be my own work, not from anyone. I mean, if you can draw your own work and put it on the printer already, which I don't know how to do, so don't ask me. Some people can do that. You can obviously do that, but make sure it's your own. I think if it's entirely your own work, nobody can say anything to you about it, can they? Okay, probably then you start to nitpick about the paint. Don't use my paint, and you know, but you can't really do that, can you? Okay. I don't think even my rubbish script, as I call it, my middle button type. They can't really claim that's theirs, can they? Because I wrote it. So that's why I can use it on my project. So it's like a book page, and you could print it on caramel coloured paper, couldn't you? Or you could colour it with tea dye, etc. So there you go. So you can do your own stuff without any copyright problems. And I've always done, all my life I've been like this. So if you're not like this at all, you think I'm a complete loony, well there you go. I probably am. There we go. That's why I'm called crazy, because I've gone crazy on this sort of stuff, yeah. Doing my own work. Right, okay, I've got to do 9.5 inches, haven't I? I've got to have at least 9.5 inches, because that's how tall the pages are. So I don't know how tall these are. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they're 10 inches if I put them together. I don't know. Oh, that might go quite well, actually. I might cut that line off, actually, because I've got a lot. Because I've got a line there. Because you have. Or you could actually do it. Give it a bit of a wobbly line there. Take this other line off. Okay, like this. See if I can, because I think it's going to be a bit short. And then, oh dear, and I'm going to try and join it there. Right, okay, so let's have a look, see if I can do it on close up for you. There you go. So I'm going to try and join that. Look, what am I doing, look? It doesn't make sense, does it? Because I'm doing that on top of there instead of on top of there. Right, it's going to be really right at the edge. It doesn't. I don't think it would matter, because I'm going to. Why did I get the wrong glue? It doesn't really matter. I wish I could get into that glue, find out if you can actually use it. That's why I haven't thrown it away. So I'm not throwing it away because it might have glue in it. Right, so, yeah, or shall we turn it around and do this one? Because there's a bit more room there, isn't there? Yeah, we could perhaps put it there and stuff. I want to make sure it's straight though, don't we? We want to make sure it's straight. So I'm going to put it along this line here. I don't know if you can see it all, but yeah, it's unglued. Yeah, so I'm going to put it along that line. You can put it along a ruler or a line, anything like that. You can on this, look. Yeah, stop messing me about, please. Please, paper today. Let's go. Let's make it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. There you go. Right, so there. So I'm going to see what it looks like down my page. Where that matches so well, doesn't it? I think, no, it's not that paper, is it? It's different. That's actually Brusho. I've used to do that. Right, there's a page. We could try it on there. You could put it down there, and that looks upside down, doesn't it? I don't know if it all... Oh, that looks upside... Never mind. I've did it upside down on purpose, didn't I? Right, so you could put it like that. In fact, you could enhance it on the page like that. But I want to do... What I want to do is... Oh, it looks so dull. I need some white or some gold or something to enhance it. Do you know what? I can't even find my gold pens. Where's all my gold pens? There's this one. This is one of those metallic ones that my son-in-law chose for me one year. Yeah, so I remember that. So we could put that round the edge. That doesn't show up very well, does it? No. We'll have to try something else, won't we? Right, let's try. I have got milliards. It's the actual word, milliard. Yeah, you can tell now. You can tell looking at it from here. It doesn't need enhancing, doesn't it? But I was just thinking, this is the one I used yesterday on video. So yesterday, whenever I was doing the cats one, wasn't it? Yeah, so you can enhance things like this. It does actually work quite well. I can make those white instead of black. That might help. Oh, my husband's saying bye to someone. He's been chatting for ages. Yeah, he used to talk to his sister about her problems, yeah. I don't know if it was her. I don't think it was. Oh, there's another sister as well, yeah. Talks to her. Yeah. Yeah. So he'll be going to a hospital appointment in a minute to get his wounds checked. There we go. Right. Yeah. I know what you could do as well. I don't know if it. Yeah. Get a small nib black. It might help as well. If you've got any other ideas, do tell me and do try them out. I don't know if it helps using that really dark background as well, but it's because it's got autumn colours on it. He'll be talking to me in a minute. Watch this. Okay. Yeah, so that sort of thing would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's see if that looks any better now. I don't know if that would benefit from being on. Oh yeah. I don't know what colour. Something lighter perhaps. I don't think that would do it, would it? No, you want something really. No. Brown. No, brown. Is brown too dull for it, do you think? Because it'd be sort of like that, wouldn't it? Brown. What's it plain? That's not mine though. That's not my paper, but let's have a look. Oh no, I wonder if black. Oh, I haven't made any black paper, but never mind. Yeah, I think that's smooth. That's smooth back. That's the only thing in this journal so far that isn't by me. Oh, it's come apart as usual. Right, so what I'm going to do is stick it on the edge there, and then I'm going to chop it. Oh, caught out by that glue again. Right, so let's go for radius. Oh dear, we've got bits on it. We've got gloopy bits. Yeah.
Hello.
Alright, so I've stuck that one down. It's okay, my husband was talking to me, so I couldn't. I probably put that bit on silent. Yeah. So I'm going to do it. This is how you do it anyway, isn't it? This is how you do things, like put washi tape on. Yeah, this is one I'm actually using, so I've got to be careful. I think I might actually turn that round. Yeah, I'm gonna risk that looking like it's joined on, because it looks like it's the wrong way around, doesn't it? Why is that not sticky when I've just stuck it? Yeah, you can see that's very oh look, it's not even stuck. Yeah, I just stuck it, didn't I? You saw me do it. You saw me do it. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, so that's going to look absolutely gorgeous down the page, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Yeah, so if you can do this, as long as it's your own design, yeah, I would recommend you do your own designs, not get things off the internet, just for fun, just for a challenge. I think you can do that for a challenge. I think one of these sides is going to be slightly bigger than the other, isn't it, if I do it like that. Right, so that. Right, let's see if I can. Oh, I told you there's glue everywhere. Glue everywhere. Right. Yeah, so let's put that down the page. Let's see what that looks like. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Right, so I think I'm going to put that on a, perhaps I could do it on a, and something, and not mulberry paper, that's much too flimsy, isn't it? I was thinking washi tape, not washi tape, Amazon packaging. Let's see if I can find any. There's usually some around. Very pale Amazon packaging, that one, isn't it? If I stuck that on there, or I sewed it onto there, that would be okay, wouldn't it? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it anyway. You can always do faux stitching, etc., couldn't you? But I love sewing it because I've got my sewing machine set up now in the bedroom, so it's no room to put it in here at all. So I'm going to just vaguely glue that down because it's got to stay in place. So I'm going to have a go at, then I'm going to cut it off again like I did before. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be bothered by the glue. I don't know if it's just my machine or what. Anyway, she'll be back in a minute. Yeah, so I've done it, but I've done it. I had to refill the bobbin in. It's yeah, it's gone through to do that, but I think it's because it wasn't loaded properly. So I've been trying it out, and it's that's how it was, and that's how it is now. So it's now loaded and much better. Right then, so let's get this cut out, and I'm going to see what it looks like on the page then. I suppose you can ink it up and everything. I'm going to leave it like this because hopefully if I do glue it down, the glue will keep the stitches in place. I know sometimes can move. Yay. And I haven't gone backwards and forwards either to yeah, enhance it. So if I put that there, that's too, I think that's the wrong colour. So that's too much like the ooh, that looks nice. I like it there, but obviously I'm going to change those pages. That I'm doing something else with. That. I want something what I'm going to write on actually. Ooh. Yeah, you want some on this. I want something I'm going to write on because then I don't, because that doesn't interfere what I might be thinking of doing. You put it on a writing page. I feel that looks really nice, doesn't it? Ooh. So you don't have to do sewing. Obviously, you could do faux sewing. I would do zigzag faux sewing or straight stitch faux sewing, etc, etc. Let's actually put it on this page, but don't tell anybody who's making this journal, will you? Because I'm not supposed to be doing it yet. Yay. This is UK though, not anywhere else in the world. So I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, of course I've got glue on my page, what am I like? Oh, look at that. That's naughty, isn't it? I don't know where me well, I've got some glue in the other room actually. Yay. So I think that looks better than that great big one on something like this, but it doesn't, it's obviously you can do what you like. Okay, and if you don't like miniatures then that's fine, isn't it? Let's see if I can do this without cutting the page. There we go. Oops. Yeah, hopefully that will stick. Yeah, so I did this, I made this up last night, this journal. It's really, see that would, I need things behind it to make it more stand up. So that's got plenty there. I just need to bulk this bit up. So absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I love it. Love it because you've got white, you've got brown, and you've got black there. Yeah. And now I could continue doing those, making them, couldn't I? Yay. Yay. So, I think blue would look quite nice with it, actually. Yeah. Says I grabbing the nearest thing and creating havoc with all the things around it. Okay then, so I do hope you like my content today. Okay, so we'd sort of like, I think if I had some proper gold, that would have helped a lot. But do you know what? All my 6 pens with my gold in are not on this table anywhere. So I don't know where, well, I've obviously used it for other things. I said, oh, I'll grab those pens and take them in another room, etc. Yeah, so I can also do that one as well, which is slightly wider. That's because I've used slightly wider leaves. And yeah, and then obviously do the similar thing with that. So that's acting as washi tape. So basically washi tape, I could actually colour that in white, that white in black, I mean. Colour it in white, yeah. Colour that white in black. Not acting very well, you pen, are you? You should be a bit more. Oh, what's that? There's one there, isn't there? Was it? Oh, that's more like a black one. Yeah, that does work a bit better. Yay. Yeah. I think this person would like to receive that. I mean, I wouldn't mind receiving something like this. I love the colours. I decided that's my first page. That's really, that's what I did. I did basically the similar thing on video. That's not the one, but I did it a lot bigger. Yeah, so you could see it better. Yeah, so that's got now a bit of ball canter, and that's fine. Okay, so lovely to give me a thumbs up today. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. That'd be amazing too. Thank you so much if you've subscribed to my channel already. You are amazing. Right, and some of these papers are on Ko-fi. I've recently put those into my I'll scan them then. Okay, I've scanned them and put them into my printer pictures. I put them into my printer pictures. Okay, so I could actually send them and use the end, put them on Ko-fi as well. So I only did that last night. So right then, so we will go now. My grandson's having an operation. I'm just going to find out if anything's going on. Okay, it should be okay. I got cerebral palsy, so it's 20 years old. It's not a baby, he's not a young boy. Okay, so I will say goodbye and thank you so much for watching.